Just in time, Lopez.
What happened, Senor Doctor? Tell me.
Dolores. She's been ill and alone for weeks. The man supposed to be her husband came today and left her the money you sent her. It was a trick marriage, Pancho. Dolores didn't know.
Polita, it is I, tu papa.
I knew you would come, Papacito.
Do you love this man, Nenita?
Promise you will find him and send him me.
Sí. Juro encontrarlo y mandártelo. Señor Doctor, see that Dolores gets the best of care.
You'll never find this man, Pancho. You don't know him. Why, we don't even know his real name.
Oh, sí. Mi Dios, he will help me find him. And Emma, I'm sure glad to see you.
Well, for Guy's sake.
Howdy, Ruth.
Gee whiz, this is a surprise.
Ruth, you go right down to the store and get those provisions.
Take my horse if you want to. That'll be swell.
Gomez says our ammunition's here. I'm going over and get it. Oh, all right, Martin. I'll be right over.
that fellow's sure in a hurry.
Gomez has just been killed. Saddle up as quick.
What's the trouble, Ruth?
Gomez has been killed.
Gomez.
Yeah, I'm afraid they saw me leaving town, and they'll think I did it.
Oh.
Well, hurry, tell me just what happened.
Well, I entered the store, and Gomez was laying on the floor, dead. There was a man robbing the safe. We started to fight, and he got away.
He's riding a buckskin horse. We're sure to get him.
Who was this fellow? I never saw him before, but this is his hat.
Leave this to me. The robber passed here just ahead of you. Gave him the slip that time, didn't we, Sheik?
Well, he gave us the slip this time. But in the morning, I'll run him down if it takes me 10 years.
Expecting someone? Not exactly. Just careful. A stranger in these parts. Well, I'm a stranger around here, too, and see? Mighty hungry. Ah, bueno. Adelante. I have some frijoles and some coffee.
Everything's all right, boys. Just ain't taking any chances, that's all.
Can't say that I blame you. It pays to be careful sometime.
I don't like busting in on you, but I've kind of lost my way. I don't know this country very well. And, boy, oh boy, smell those beans.
You're welcome. There is plenty. Plenty.
Well, I sure appreciate the invitation.
The coffee will be done pronto, senores. In the time, fine cups and plates. Help yourselves.
Oh, that's mighty nice of you.
The coffee is ready, senores.
Kind of slick on the draw, ain't you? Well, ain't nothing to get excited about. Just wanted to show you a late paper. See by the headlines, they've struck gold up near the border.
On your way to the strike, eh?
Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, here's how.
Salud. What?
Well, it's your play, Mr.
Just call me Ace.
And you.
I guess it is a Jack. Jack is a pretty good name.
Ace? Jack? Well, there don't seem left in the deck for me but the king. Or I might be the joker. Who knows?
Yeah. Who knows?
Well, king it is.
As long as we've decided to buck this country together, here's to the three of us.
The three of us.
Well, now listen here. Hey, folks, there comes the water. Come on, let's take a look at it. Where's the water? What's happened?
Brent's men got me as they came through the pass.
Yeah? How many was there?
About 8 of them. Better give me a lift, boys. My leg's about shot off.
Hey, boys, come on, get Johnny out of here. Pretty badly hurt. Easy now.
Well, Mr. Brent, looks like they're finished.
Yes. There isn't a drop of water in town. 2 families left this morning.
Maybe them riders can tell us where the nearest water hole is.
Follow our track back about 4 miles. You'll hit a little lake.
Where you heading for? Don't know. Been living in Mirage City back here about 30 miles for the last 5 years. Had a fair ranch up there and was getting along good, too. This fella Brent, he's the man that owns the water, driv us out. What? Well, it's a question of getting out or dying of thirst. Reckon the whole town's moving now. Brent's got a reservoir full of water, but he ain't going to give you none of it. Well, help you out. Good luck to you. We've gotten out of some tight places in the last 6 months. But being in a town without water, that's going to be a new experience. See? Well, we have seen them all. Why not see this one? Let's get going. Bueno.
My contracts with you expired last week. It isn't my fault that the creek that fed this reservoir went dry, and the water that's left in that reservoir is mine. I've more interest in you, and I've got to remain here.
Our families can't exist without water. Our cattle are dying. You've got to help us, Brent.
I'll allow you enough water to get out of town. I can do nothing more. You gotta have water.
Uncle John, this is an outrage.
It's business.
But these families have been with water for days. Children are on the verge of dying from thirst.
Then let them get out. It'll be months before the rains will bring that creek back again. How do I know? Maybe dry for years.
I don't believe the rains have anything to do with it. I think you're to blame for that creek running dry.
Me? You're crazy. Why should I stop dreaming?
But I'm going to find out.
There's enough of you men here. Why don't you battle it out and take the water?
We're out of ammunition. There's a gang that waylays every pack train we bring in here.
Well, how do they know when you're coming through?
There's some skunk here in town that tips them off.
He's right.
Don't forget, I'm your partner in this water business, and I've got something to say about what's being done. If you don't give these families water and relieve them of their suffering, I'm going to withdraw every cent of my money from the bank in Wasco. And you can keep your old reservoir.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Give these families water.
Our contract to supply these people with water ran out several days ago. Don't you realize that we've got to protect our own interests?
I realize this. You thought all the water we're going to get is in that reservoir. You'd be the first one out of here. Your greed for money and power has made you an unmerciful brute. You're putting something over on these people, and I'm not going to be a partner to it.
Who are you?
Two of my friends and I just drifted in town. We're in need of water. I'd like to get permission to water our horses so we can reach Wasco.
Give this to the guard at the reservoir.
We'll settle this later. Are you going to town?
Perhaps.
Well, couldn't you see the sheriff or someone and tell him about this situation here? I don't want any trouble to come to my uncle, Mr. Brent, but these men are getting desperate. If he doesn't give these families water, I'm afraid something terrible will happen to him.
I understand the creek that fed the reservoir has gone dry.
Yes, but it didn't stop running gradually. It stopped overnight.
I've got an idea. I'll see what we can do.
Thank you so much.
Just where are you boys heading for?
Oh, we weren't headed for any place in particular. Just happened to drop in here.
How does the reservoir feed these ranches? By pipe or ditches?
Mostly ditches.
If things work out, I think I can give you boys water for a few days anyway.
That'll be great.
Circle the reservoir. I'll take care of that, hombre.
Bueno.
Well, just what do you want?
I got an order here from Brent to water my horse.
Put your hands out. Pull them out.
Quieto, quieto, cucaracho, ahora sí. Ahí estaba más.
Ahora sí estás quieto, barriga de leche.
All right, King. Let's open the gate. Let me help.
Well, boys, there goes a drink and a bath for the whole town.
Hey, Jack.
He's heading for town. Follow him.
See.
This must be the creek that fed the reservoir. Let's follow it and see where it goes.
All right, son.
Dolores. Mi nenita. I have found him. Now I will send him to you. I'm going ahead, King. You follow me and be ready for anything. Oh! Oh!
What do you want? Brent, there.
Brent wants you to show us the water.
Huh? In old creek. No, I know. Where does this water go? He can go in ground. You see?
Oh. Where does this water come from?
You come. Much water underground.
Listen. It's an underground river, King.
There's enough water down there to take care of the whole country.
You've got to use your head, Slade. You can't go gunning for him now. The water they got will only last a day or two. They'll have to move on sooner or later. And if they come back into town, we'll get the boys together and dispose of them pronto. Now, you better go out the back way. The boys in town have very much love for you.
What you find? Plenty. And you? Why,
I don't know how you accomplished it, but you've certainly helped us out, and the whole town is mighty grateful.
I'm glad we were able to do something. By the way, Miss Brent, we made a very important discovery. There's an underground river that runs just north of your uncle's property. It's a small seepage from this river that fed the reservoir. We found it diverted. Evidently, your uncle's trying to drive the ranchers away from here so we can get possession of their land. For there's enough water in that river to irrigate this desert for 100 miles. This would be the most fertile valley in the state.
I knew there was a kink in the rope someplace. Please don't leave town just yet. We may need you.
Leave town. If I do, I'm local.
Well, Uncle John, I've just discovered your rotten scheme.
What do you mean?
I mean that I know all about the underground river. How you diverted the little stream that fed the reservoir. I want you to know that I'm through with you for good. I'm telling the ranchers everything I know.
She's found out everything about the water. Take her in the cave and keep her there until the town clears out. Those three hombres are back in town. I'm going after the boys and see if I can't keep them out of my affairs.
Jack, stay here and keep your eyes open. King trailing that, hombre.
They were holding me a prisoner here. Slade has just gone out for a canteen of water.
Hurry, senorita. You find friend. Out here. Brent.
Wonder what he wants.
Hello, Brent.
Hello, boys. These three drifters have upset all my plans. I tell you, we've got to run them out.
Ammunition to blow up the state.
This must be ammunition. I reckon the boys in town can use this.
Right.
Retry, senor. You may sit down.
What's your game, hombre?
I am Dolores' father. I come to send you a tour.
You ain't sending me nowhere. I got a mix like you down on the border. Who's a storekeeper. Same medicine. All right. You and Bez. I'll go.
But, sir, you do not understand. Dolores, she is dead. I can keep my promise. On the trail of shadows, someone is waiting for you.
All right, suppose it won't be long before we'll be losing him entirely. I don't blame him. It's time he was getting married and settling down.
Maybe he's looking for one.
I'm sure of it.
Just like you look for someone, too, no?
Yeah.
I look for someone, too. But this country, she is plenty big. Sometime I think maybe I don't find. Maybe I go back to my country muy pronto.
The kid and me will sure miss you.
Down in Mexico, I have a big rubber plantation. Why you not come and live with me? Someday maybe the AC find the queen and we have one big family.
That sounds mighty inviting. Here comes the kid now.
Ah, buenas noches. ¿Cómo está? The boys in town were sure glad to get that ammunition.
I bet they were.
They'll be ready for Brent and his gang in the morning. How long do you wear this hat, senor?
It's not mine.
CWS.
Hey, what's the name of that right-hand man of Brooks?
Slade.
Yeah, and I heard some of the men in town call him Clem.
CWS. I'm gonna question that, hombre.
When you find him, I bet you don't say nothing.
So wait and see.
Where'd you get the music box? Oh, it was live here. So,
Let's have a song. You play?
oh, sí, un poco.
Do you know the Song of the Wild?
Hey.
Sing, desert breeze, of the days that used to be. Oh, sing me your song of the wild. Whisper again those unbroken melodies that lull me to sleep when a child. Through the years, I've heard you calling me, and my tears I hide. So blow, desert breeze, wrap me up in memory and sing me your song of the wild.
Bravo.
You know, fellas, I'm getting sort of tired drifting around like this. I'd like to find a little ranch somewhere and settle down. If I had a girl like Miss Brent. Gosh, I don't think she'd want me.
If you gentlemen don't mind, I'm going to need a little sleep.
Gosh, why didn't you tell me?
Here comes Brent. What's the meaning of this?
It means your life isn't worth a cigarette around here, Brent. These men all know just how you've tricked them.
This is all your fault, you.
I wouldn't say it if I were you. If you want to live, I advise you to get going.
I'll go all right, but I'm taking something.
Well, we'll just trail along and find out what that something is. You'd better get going, Brent. I'd hate to have the boys get their hands on you.
I'll go all right, but I'm coming back, and I'll wipe this town off the earth.
Be ready, boys. I'm going to turn loose the whole Pacific Ocean.
Town's got all our ammunition. How they got it is beyond me, but they've got it. So it's up to us to give them a battle and wipe them off the map.
Let your dynamite down that hole as far as it'll go.
See.
I'm going to blow out the side of this cliff.
Bueno.
Watch your horse, B.
It won't be long now. Sure opened her up.
Look, it's washing out the dam. Come on, let's get them. It's sweeping everything before it.
The town wanted water. They're going to get it. Caracoles! Here they come! Keep right. We'll pick you up later. How you making it, King?
All right, son. Let's go. Out of the cut, boys. They can't stop us now.
King, you take your charge. Jack, you take the left and I'll take the right. When they hit the center of the draw, fire. And don't miss. Here they come, boys. Get ready. Didn't even reach us, boys. Luck's still riding with us. So you can't take it, eh?
Who says I can't take it? Here.
Señores y señorita, here is to one big happy family. To the Jack? To the King? To the Queen?
To the